Back in 2009, an action RPG named Half Minute Hero was released on the PSP. With excellent critical acclaim and solid sales, the game stood out as one of the best RPGs on a portable system. 2 years later, the game has been re-released with a completely new graphic style on the Xbox Live Arcade. The now renamed Half Minute Hero Super Mega Neo Climax is an action RPG of the likes gamers have never seen before. Each quest has a 30-second timer, and if that timer reaches 0, it's game over. You can reset the timer by praying to, and more importantly paying, the goddess of time, but this can usually only be done a few times per quest, so the gameplay maintains a blisteringly fast pace throughout. You will spend most of your time solving simple puzzles, talking to townsfolk, grinding to level up, and taking out huge bosses in order to save the world. But with most quests lasting less than a minute, it is all done within the time it would normally take you to set up your character in a traditional RPG. The game is separated into 6 separate campaigns, told from the perspectives of a variety of different protagonists that all play their part in one single overarching storyline. The majority of the game's content is found in the Hero 30 campaign. It spans 30 stages, with you saving the world from a spell of destruction in each. There are also 3 other campaigns in which you play as a princess, an evil lord, or a knight. There are slight alterations to the gameplay in each, but they don't feel drastically different to the Heroes campaign. They are much shorter, with each only containing one slightly extended quest. The Hero 300 quest sees you back in the shoes of the hero, fighting alongside the 3 other characters in an attempt to take down the evil Noir. This quest contains a much deeper narrative, and fighting alongside your companions with a massive 300 seconds to level up your character makes this campaign stand out from the others. However, this increased time limit does somewhat remove the game's novelty value. The last offering is a bonus quest of an absurd difficulty. Hero 3 features the same gameplay mechanics from the other campaigns, with the added twist of a pitiful 3-second time limit. You can refresh the time limit with the assistance of the Time Goddess, if you have the appropriate funds, but this does little to lax the relentless difficulty of this quest. Half Minute Hero Super Mega Neo Climax is a brilliant RPG experience for those without the time to put countless hours into their games. Its totally wacky and often hilarious characters and dialogue manage to add plenty of charm, as the game both mocks and pays homage to some of the genre's best. But not everything is perfect. When being transferred to the Xbox Live Arcade, much of the game was severely cut from the original PSP version. The PSP version featured different gameplay mechanics for each character, including a shoot-'em-up game as the princess, the real-time strategy gameplay found in the Evil Lord's quests, and a much more action RPG-oriented quest as the knight. While these weren't always quite as entertaining as the Heroes quests, they helped to add some much-needed variety. The other big change from the original is the look of the game. The original featured an old-school pixelated graphic style that looked great on the PSP screen and helped to add character to the game, whereas the Xbox Live Arcade version features a hand-drawn cartoony style. Apart from a few blurry sprites and awkward animations, the graphics look good, but they don't retain the same charm as the retro-looking original. There is an option to switch to retro mode, but on a TV screen, the pixelated style begins to look ugly. Half Minute Hero Super Mega Neo Climax also features a competitive multiplayer option. The multiplayer features 4 players competing to be the first to defeat an evil lord. These matches are fast-paced, slightly gimmicky, but most importantly, great fun. The sight of several players rushing around at a ridiculous speed, trying to level up and buy equipment to be boss battle ready, in combination with the slightly comical backing music, made me laugh out loud on several occasions. There is also some tactical depth that is not seen in the single player. Do you want to rush ahead and collect a powerful weapon, or stay back and level up to have the advantage later on? But without randomly generated maps, once you learn a good method for each map, games can quickly become repetitive. Half Minute Hero is a game that was obviously designed to be played in short bursts, with any long play session making the game feel repetitive and shallow. Replayability is found in completing speedruns, with your best times being posted onto an online leaderboard. And completing speedruns on an RPG is something that you're unlikely to find anywhere else. Repetitive gameplay, sometimes ugly artwork, and a lack of depth are all issues that the game has, but its uniqueness and charm certainly make it worth a look, especially at its bargain price on the Xbox Live Arcade.